everyone, this is Trisha and welcome to my channel. So today I am making dinner. It is not Tuesday morning, but rather Tuesday late in the afternoon. I think it's about 4:30ish, close to 5 o'clock already. And so I'm making dinner instead because I woke up this morning and wasn't thinking that it's Tuesday and I just made my breakfast. So now I'm doing dinner. But that's okay, you know, why not, right? Make something different besides just breakfast. So today for dinner, I am going to make Calabacita con Pollo, which is a squash with chicken. In this case, a Mexican squash with chicken. This is very popular to make with chicken, but most traditionally it is made with pork, but I don't have pork, so I'm gonna use chicken. And I got one large chicken breast in the Instapot back there. It still got a few minutes to go, so I thought I'll go ahead and chop up the calabacita, have a little chit chat with you guys. So welcome to my home cooking. All right, so here I have a nice large chicken breast. It's already been defrosted, and I've also rinsed it off. It's only one chicken breast because, like I said, it's really big and it's only for 3 of us. Look at this. And so I'll be cutting this up after I've cooked it. I'm gonna leave all this little fat on there just because I need some flavor. I'm gonna add this up into my Instapot. All right, so now I'm gonna add, here's 2 cups of water, but I'm gonna add 1 more cup of water. So I have 3 cups in there. I might have to add actually 4 of them. There's my onion, and that is almost like a half of them, like small to medium onion. I'm gonna add 2 garlic cloves only because I like a lot of flavor once again. Little bits there. And I'm gonna add some peppercorns. So I have these here. There we go. That's gonna be lots of flavor. Okay, so I did add 2 cups of water extra there. So now I have 4 because I do wanna create a broth for the calabaza when I'm cooking that. Okay, so I also have this chicken flavored bouillon that I'm gonna add in here. I've got about 2 tablespoons, so lots of flavor. I don't need to add any salt in here. The bouillon has plenty of salt. It's actually the very first ingredient mentioned in the little bottle, the little plastic container. So make sure you notice your, your sodium intake if that's a concern for you. Okay, so this is all gonna go in there, and I'm just gonna turn my Instapot to pressure cook here. And that's already got 30 minutes, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave that at 30 minutes. So I just gotta cover this up, leave it alone, and we shall be back. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start cutting this up, dicing it up. I'm gonna cut off the ends here. So how has everyone been doing? Oh, is there a hair here? Why, yes, there was. I'm gonna have to rinse these again. Be right back. All right, so I've rinsed these again. Obviously it's my hair. Okay, and then I'm just gonna slice it like this. Kind of a julienne situation here. And then we'll just dice it up. Try to make them all the same sort of size. Of course, not necessarily, because some pieces are thinner cut than the others, but we're gonna try our best. You could cut it like that, or you could just cut it in little circles like that, like you would a zucchini. You can do that. Now this particular squash cooks up a lot faster than a zucchini, or really any other squash. It's very tender and it tastes so good. Let me tell you, you could make this without the chicken or pork or whatever. Just make a caldito, a little soup with this, using the same ingredients that I'm going to be doing. Of course, just, omit the meat. And if you wanted to go vegan, well, just make sure all your ingredients are vegan. And I'm using onion in there. I'm using tomato. The only thing that I will be using is a chicken broth, so maybe you have a substitute for that. Okay, so aside from me forgetting yesterday was Tuesday, well, I don't know. I didn't know if I forgot or just woke up because I haven't been feeling good. Didn't feel good on Monday either. And we were supposed to go to the senior center on Monday. I told my mom, let's try going Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And she agreed, but I knew, okay, that might not happen. But I thought, well, maybe I can just go if she doesn't want to go. But hadn't been feeling good on Sunday, felt worse on Monday, and a little bit today actually. but I'm feeling better. So yeah, that's why we didn't go yesterday. Tell my mom I don't feel good. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna do anything. I did make a little breakfast for us, something quick on Monday yesterday, and then we just ordered dinner because there was other things we snacked on during the day, or at least she did. I wasn't able to like really eat anything. I just didn't feel good, like I said. But today I made breakfast. Completely forgot, and I realized, wait a minute, I should have been making a video for everybody. It's Tuesday, and I like to post it for Wednesday. And so I thought, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to do a dinner video. So that's what's going on, you guys. And tomorrow I do plan on going, no matter what. I'm gonna go. I'm cutting these a little bit smaller. Some of these are like really big chunks. So that's all I'm doing. You don't have to do that. Just like to kind of have them, these bigger pieces, kind of have them similar to the other smaller pieces. Okay, so that's it. That's all I have to do with this. Okay, so the chicken should be it's not gonna be, I don't think completely cooked, fully cooked, I should say, the way that I want it. Okay, so back up to me. I've done chopping the Mexican squash, tatuma. That's also what it's called, a tatuma squash. But everybody just calls it a Mexican squash. Calabacita mexicana. Calabacita means squash. So that could be a pumpkin, whatever other, butternut squash, any other kind of squash. Calabacita. So if you hear calabacita or you see it in a menu and it says calabacita, normally it would be with calabacita con puerco, pork. So if you see that in the menu at a Mexican restaurant and you want to try something different, go for it. I feel like if you like any Mexican food, you're gonna love calabacita con puerco. So again, if you see it on the menu, try it out. Okay, so yeah, that's been my time, and I made a video doing something for my fireplace. Oh yeah, I put that adhesive stuff. So far, it's still there. I ended up having to hot glue it on. It was just a simple little project. If you haven't seen it, please, it's a previous video before this. You can go to my channel then go to, you can click on my picture on the bottom of here, or on my name, Trisha Texas Lady. That'll take you to my channel, and then you'll see the tab, and it'll say like home, and then it'll say videos, etc., about, and etc. Click on videos, and that'll give you the list of all the videos, and the ones in the very top are always the most recent. So if you didn't know that, you can do that. I think you can do that on your phone, and also like if you're on an iPad or something. Definitely on a laptop or computer, you can do that. Yeah, you should be able to do that because I have done that on my iPad, now that I think about it. You can click on somebody's little picture, it'll take you to their channel, and then choose the videos, and you can see they're in chronological order. So the latest ones are always the newest ones. And so just look at the one before this one, and you can see what I did. So I don't know what else I want to put together. I ordered some stuff. By the way, I'm doing a beach inspired, and it's a little late because I mean, like, we're like halfway into summer here. So yeah, because I'm using the colors that I used for last Christmas. Pretty much I love those colors, so maybe I'll carry them into fall. I'll see how I can do that. I decided to cut some parts out because I keep getting notifications and they're very distracting. But yeah, this is what I'm making. Oh, I'm also going to be using this cream of poblano condensed soup. Now, if you can't find this, use cream of chicken or mushroom or cream of celery or whatever else. Just give your meal just something creamy in there. Of course, this has the yummy flavor of poblano, but if you get chicken or even mushroom, it'll be fine. You'll have a nice flavor. And then I wanted a can of petit tomatoes, but I didn't have just the regular ones. I got this one that has onion, celery, and green pepper. So I'm gonna use that. I bought some fresh tomatoes from Sam's, and I'm diverting away from what I was talking about, the decor. But I bought some tomatoes from Sam's, and they're getting like really squishy, really fast. So I used one this morning. But anyway, yeah, I'm carrying over the colors that I did for Christmas, and I think I'm gonna try to do fall. Did I even finish that thought? I think I did, you guys. That's where my brain is right now. I'm not quite there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and check on my chicken, and then we'll add these other ingredients, and we'll go from there. All right, so here's the chicken in the Instapot. I'm gonna be taking it out and shredding it, but I'm gonna wait till the calabacita that I'm adding into this is also cooked, because I want that chicken to be like super tender, that I can, basically take it apart with a fork. All right, you guys, it's already 5 p.m. and I'm gonna be needing to feed my dogs. I can't believe I'm saying dogs. I have 4 dogs and 2 cats. So that's 6 little animals. All right, so I'm gonna put all this calabaza in there. Let's take these 2 little pieces off of here. Throw them in there. Okay, to that, I'm gonna add the whole can with everything in there. The liquid is what I'm not gonna drain it, because I don't wanna drain out any flavor. So there we go, that goes in there. Let's mix it up. A little bit like that. And I'm gonna add the poblano. Super full. I think it's a little bit over the max here. Let's just give it a little bit of a taste of it. Let's give it a little taste here. Okay. I'm not gonna add any seasoning. I will see if it maybe needed some salt or something. I might add some cumin, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so a little ground cumin or comino. Just a little bit like that. Let me get this other spoon, which is the one that I was originally using. Yeah, there we go. That smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cover this, and I'm gonna put it back on the, what is it here? Oh, the pressure cook, but I'm gonna put it for 20 minutes. That should cook it all. Of course, like I said, the calabacita, if I was doing it on the stovetop, which originally I was gonna do it on the stovetop, it takes maybe 15 minutes to cook, or not even. But I'm gonna put it for 20 minutes. Or should I put it for 15? Let's go ahead and put it for 15, and then I'll see. I did also, it was still, it had just stopped, the timer on it. So it was still kind of like slowly releasing its vapor, but I went ahead and I pushed a little button and let the rest of it out. It was not even anything really, just a little fizz, and then it was done and I could open the pot. So that's what I'm gonna do, 15 minutes, and then I'll check it just by pushing a little button back here, the pressure. Let's go ahead and close it for now. And I'm gonna pressure cook this time for, which, it's not working. Let's go ahead and cancel this here. Okay, start over. I'm gonna pressure cook this, and I'm gonna put the time down now for 20 minutes. Sorry, looking at the back of my head. That's not a good look. Okay, so there we go. We just leave it alone, and like I said, I'll check in 15 minutes or so. All right, so I've gone ahead and I pulled out the chicken breast, and I had pulled off a little bit like that, and it's fully cooked. I can shred it up now. So I'm gonna leave the calabacita in the Instapot a little bit longer. So it'll continue cooking, and I'm just gonna go ahead and shred this up with some fork. Okay, there we go. Show you how nice and easy that is to do. Love the Instapot. You don't wanna be standing over your stove because of the heat, even though I have a little fan on, because I just went outside, fed the dogs, fed the cats. I stayed out there a little bit because when I feed the dogs, there's 2 of them, but one of them specifically, he eats so fast. He's like my Freya. They eat their food so fast. And then he's over here with the cats. And of course, he gets into the bowl, and of course, now the female cat, she'll hiss at him and make him get away. She's not sharing her food, but my cat, Smudge, he's so docile that he just kind of like moves away, and then before you know it, the dog is eating all his food. So I stay out there a little while, make sure the cats get to eat their food in peace, especially my Smudgy, and then I can come back in. And it's so hot outside, you guys. I'm out there for a little tiny bit, and I am sweating. There was a little cool breeze that comes around ever so often. So I was kind of standing under my little patio just as I step out of the kitchen, just stepping outside under that little covered roof, and kind of leaning against the railing, just watching the cats, making sure, because I mean, the dogs were there looking. They're looking, wanting to get close, and sure enough, here they come, and I'm like, no, and they stop. but they were just waiting for me to disappear because they already know. Okay, so this is all shredded up. Okay, and by the way, you guys, this meal that I'm making, get some corn tortillas or even some corn chips. Okay, so you get some corn tortillas or some corn chips, cut them up, break them up a little bit of their chips, and just throw them in there, and you'll have chicken tortilla soup, just like that. You could even sprinkle some, Mexican blend cheese in there, some salsa if you want. Why not? Make it even yummier. And then maybe even when you're served it, top it up. I said top it up or top it off. I don't know what I said. Okay, yeah, top it off with sour cream and some sliced avocado or guacamole if you prefer. I mean, you got it made. Okay, except for this little fatty bit that's on the side. Let me show you. Chicken is completely shredded, and then I'll just toss that back in. It'll get hot with the heat in the Instapot, and we'll be able to enjoy this. Super easy, you guys. I do have a video where I made Calabacita con pollo in the pan. So again, if you go to my channel, look at that little, it's microscope little symbol. The little circle with a little stick, that's a microscope. It's a search button. You can click on that and let you type in, just put Calabacita con pollo. Pollo is P-O-L-L-O. The double L is a Y sound in the Spanish alphabet. So, and it's not polo, it's pollo. But if you remember it as polo with 2 L's, type it in that way, or just type in the word polo or pollo. Doggies out there. I should suggest, whatever video I have that has that word in it, and it'll be the Calabacita con pollo. So I'm about to choke on that little piece of chicken that I just put in my mouth. Don't talk with food in your mouth. Especially when you're getting older. It just seems to be a problem for me lately. But yeah, do that, and I make it in the pan rather than the Instapot, so you can see the the raw process. And again, instead of using chicken, use pork, because that is a traditional way to make it. But if you don't like pork for whatever reason, you don't want to eat it, make it with chicken. It is just as delicious. All right, you guys, so it is hopefully done. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. So you saw that I did let out the steam. Oh yeah, look at this. This is cooked. Ooh, let me get a little piece here. Hot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this chicken that I shredded up in there. I realize I haven't shown you what it looks like, but I will. And you guys, all that talk about chicken tortilla soup made me want to turn this into a tortilla soup. So let's look at it closely. Oops, there we go. Right there. Oh, that looks so good. Okay, so I got some corn tortillas right here. And I'm just gonna tear them up with my fingers. These are these little small little taquito size tortillas. And it doesn't really matter what size you cut them up. If you want to use tortilla chips, go right ahead. If you want to add those when you've already served the bowl, so you kind of leave a little bit of a crunch, you can do that. But I like to have the tortilla kind of like dissolve a little bit in there, because it gives that little masa flavor to the soup, the broth. So if you don't want tortilla soup the way that it was, it's ready to serve. But here I'm adding these little extra things, only because it'll make it a little bit heartier, but we got plenty in there. And there's only 3 of us that are going to eat this. I'm pushing it down. And sometimes what I like to also do is I like to take some tortilla and cut them in little strips and then fry them in a little bit of oil. So I have a little crunchy bits. So once you've, like put some sour cream or whatever else you want on the top of your soup, you can add those little crunchy bits. It looks so pretty. Okay, what I have here also is Oaxaca cheese, and I've already kind of broken it up. It was a big ball. This is sort of like a stringy type of cheese. Just a little bit. It's not, oops. My dog will get that. Yeah, let me kick it over that way so she can see it. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. I'm just adding a little bit of this. And of course we can add, each individually add a little bit extra. I'm just showing you what it's gonna look like, you guys, because my husband will be here any minute. And there'll be lots of noise. And I'm gonna just take this to my mom so she can have it in her room because she's watching her novelas. And it's almost 6 p.m., guys. So she's not gonna wanna come out. So I'm gonna take this to her. Oh my God. Let me get a spoon. Gotta get a big spoon. And you know, you gotta taste test everything you make. I want to get some cheese in there too. Can't quite get everything. How about if I use the fork? Look at that. Oh my gosh. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like inside the pot. I mean, it doesn't look any different from what I just showed you. Except that, you know, let me take that big piece of chicken off. I just leave this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then I want a little bit of tortilla, a little onion in there. Oh, yeah. A little bit of the broth so I can burn my tongue like really, really well. Taste it. Happy dance. Happy dance. All right, let me serve some up so you can look at it in the bowl. But yeah, quickie. There's the soup again in the Instapot. All right, you guys, I have served myself a big bowl here, and I just noticed that I have a dot there of brand new top. I got it at Cato's. It's so comfortable, very summery, I thought. So I wanted something green, so I got this. Okay, let's go ahead and top this off. Let's put the camera down. Okay, so I have some sour cream right here. Just mixing it around because it's like separating. But anyway, there we go. Some sour cream. Ooh, there we go. Now I wish I had some little tortilla chips, or I had fried some little tortilla strips. But I'm also gonna add some extra cheese because why not, right? Gotta do it. And here I have some super hot salsa that I'm only gonna put in mine. I'm not gonna put it in my mom's. But I wanted you to see the kind of like the finished plate here. Oops, let's clean that up. Because, oh, you know what? I'll just bring the camera back up. But first, take a good look. I don't know why I've been whispering, but I'm also looking out to see when my husband's gonna ride because there's some contractors already outside waiting for him. So we can talk about, or he can talk. Well, they've already done that. We've already, you know, agreed to the price and everything. But, you know, they came with the paperwork and all that. But my husband's gonna talk to them. So let me know the contractors are there, they're waiting for him. And I told him, well, I did notice a gray truck driving in the back in our alley, which is not really that mysterious, but they were like super slow. And then they came back. So I was thinking, what is that all about? But anyway, they were supposed to start on Monday, as far as I was concerned. My husband said they were starting on Monday, but I don't know. But anyway, I guess that's why I'm whispering. But that was my whole story on that. But here we go. Look at this soup. Now you already see me taste it, you guys. So what I'm going to do, because I don't have a thumbnail, look at all this cheese. I can't get it to break off. Look at that. Okay. Can you, oh, you can't see my soup in this angle because, you guys, I'm using my phone instead of my camera because I didn't charge up my battery the whole time. I kept telling myself, oh, I'll just do dinner because I forgot that it's Tuesday and I didn't do my breakfast, or I didn't tape it or record it, whatever. I'm cleaning up the table here. I'm gonna put this back down. My husband's here, so let's go ahead and put this down right now. Okay, here's for my thumbnail. Take a picture, take a screenshot. All right, everyone, I'm gonna go ahead and end it because my dog is, Freya, my dog is barking away because she sees my husband out there. Maybe I should open the door so she can go out there. Let me take another little taste. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to serve this up for my mom. It is so good. I know she's gonna love it. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna give myself a big old thumbs up, and I hope that you too will give me a big old thumbs up and leave a kind comment down below. Let me know what you think of my little calabaza con pollo turned into chicken tortilla soup. So like 2 recipes in one. What more do you want? Which I do have videos on each one of them individually, but it's just so easy to make. Such delicious food. So, what is the word I'm looking for? So comforting. A super comfort food. Can't wait for my mom to try it. Yesterday she said, and it kind of made me cry. I know I was already done with the video, but I have to tell you because yesterday she said, you make the best food. It's so delicious. You guys, I also want to point out that I have this big jug, not sponsored. This is just me telling because I just remembered. A big jug that I've had full of water, and I've been drinking it as the time has been coming. It's 5 p.m. now, so I'm supposed to drink so much till 7, so I can have 7 p.m., 9 p.m., and that's it. I drink all this water, and I've been such a good girl drinking it today. There's been little moments, I mean, I haven't given up with the exact time on there, but there's little moments that I notice that I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I need to catch up. So I drink the water. So I thought I'd do this instead of like, I have bottled water and I just refill the same bottle of water, but here I don't have to be refilling. I already have it all nice and full. So anyway, just thought I'd show you that. All right, everyone, if you haven't already subscribed and you like the content of my videos, please subscribe. Should be right there, the little red button. And then you'll see a little bell, a little notification bell. Click on that and choose all so that you get notified of all of my videos as soon as I upload them. And she's so happy that my husband's out there, and I'm so happy that she's not doing her usual barking and noises she makes. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel. So again, click the like, leave a comment, share on your social medias, and as always, enjoy.